Hello, everyone. My name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. Linda's Perfection Creations is an event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in and around the Philadelphia area. We do full service, partial, custom, month of coordinations. Most people know it as day of, but it actually month of because technically you really cannot plan a wedding in a day. We do event staging. So if you have a home and you want to stage it for prospective buyer, we do that as well. We do events in all states. We do international weddings. We do anything that need planning pretty much in decor. We handle it all. So today I'm just gonna jump right into it. We are doing the 50 mistakes that brides make. So for some of you who are just calling, we did a couple from so far. We did from 22 and below. Right now we are on 23. So I'm going to start from 23 today, and then we're going to keep going down the journey to see where else we start from. So I'm just going to get right into it. Number 23 is that you limit yourself when it's come to dresses, and I see a lot of bride does that. When they have an idea. Most brides when they shop and say, well, I don't want a princess gown. I want a scoop neck, or I want a mermaid style. I want a ballroom style. And when you try other dresses, well, I don't want it. I don't think I'm going to like it. Don't. Or I wanted to be short. I wanted this different texture. I want a different style. Don't. There's nothing wrong with wanting what you want. I understand that. But try on multiple dresses. You never know what's gonna look nice on you. So for example, when you go into the store to shopping, right? You don't just pick up the first thing you see and say, okay, because I'm going there, I want a white shirt or a long sleeve shirt or a pink dress. And you say, okay, this is the only dress I'm going to try. I'm not going to try anything else. If I don't see it, that's it. No, you shop around and see what else looks right on your body. Many times you might try something else that may not look right. You might have to try a couple of things to find the right fit. So don't limit yourself. Try as multiple dresses as you can from different style, different texture to see which one fits you. And when you find that dress, you will know. When you put that dress on, it will look you will look and feel amazing. So please don't limit yourself. And another one is that don't when it comes to your rank, don't get ring if you like, well, I want a princess cut. Oh, I want my ring to look like this, and I want to do this. Why didn't my ring look this? I wanted to look a diamond stone. I want this the I but let me tell you something. Every single bride have dreamed about what a engagement ring will look like. Whether you want to get married, whether you don't want to get married. 99% of the person say, if I do get married, I do like this style of my fingers. Once you have that shiny stone on your fingers, don't compare it to anybody else's ring. Don't. Because your spouse take a time to find this ring for you. And they put a thought in it to them that what they think is special or what they want. They took the time. Don't worry about what somebody else has out on their fingers. Well, their ring look this way. Why do my ring look this way? Be grateful. Don't be envious of other people. It's simple. Just be happy with what you got. Not everything that glitters gold. That's the saying go. So the next one, number 25, you don't want to think beyond your per head. So what that means is that build your budget. Couple has to build the budget. I have a series that I did on budget where I went in deep dive and what all should be included in your budget and everything like that. Go your budget per. You got to think about not just how many people come to your wedding, your flowers, your band, your photographer. All of those are not included in your package for your venue. So don't say, well, I only expect to pay like $20. I'm going to set a budget. I just want to pay $20 per person or $30. I'm just saying, there's no wedding that I know that will cost $20 per person, but I'm just saying $100 and up and things like that. Well, maybe it do. I haven't seen much, but you know, don't compare your budget just based on the per person. You have to think about there's a lot of things, it's a pie. There's a lot of things that go into that pie to make sure you get all you want. So research your budget. The average budget right now to plan a wedding for about, let's say, 125 people. If this is something small, between 100 and 125, I would say about in Pennsylvania right now, it's about 35,000. But that was before all this inflation and everything starts. New Jersey is about 45,000, and it goes over for that just enough for elegant, something small and simple. But I would say research your information, find the right budget, and decide what you're going to spend, and leave wiggle room for something else. So the next one, 26, you don't do your flower research, and that's a big thing. Everybody just think that artificial flower is cheaper than fresh flowers, which is a no. If you have a right florist who know how to do things, they know where to find your great flowers. First of all, make sure you know what flowers is in season during your wedding style. If all of that can impact your budget. If you having a wedding in the summer and then you want to winter flowers, those things might highlight your budget and it might cost a lot of things. So research every flowers that in season, what grows annually, what grows per season, what the average cost. Then when you talk to your florist, make sure you go all the information and let them let you know as you plan your florist budget. And don't just put your mind on one thing and say, oh, this is the only thing. There's a lot of option out there when it comes to flora. Okay. And then the next thing, your hair. You go overboard with the hair. You are tempted to put this one. You want this look. Don't do too much. Sometimes less is better. Take your time. Look at the style that suits your face. It don't have to be something specific. Find a style that suits your face and go with it. That's the much I would say on that. All right. The next thing, you think for cake number 28, you think you are a professional baker. But with most people like that, they say, oh, well, you know what? I can go to a friend who can bake my cake. Somebody refer me to bake my cake. And if I would say go to a baker, please. Because your wedding cake going to be sitting out there for about 4 to 5 hours before you cut it. Or maybe even less than that. Because you think about it. If you're having a ceremony about 7 or 6, the cake is delivered around 1 o'clock. It stayed in the fridge for a little bit and then it come out. You want a cake to make sure that holds together. It tastes good. You want to make sure it's good. Don't just have a dry, horrible cake. Don't just do anything or just have anybody bake your cake. Go to a professional baker and let them bake the cake for you. Please do yourself and your guests a favor. And then another thing, you go with trendy lipsticks. Oh, I love this one. The thing you have to think about is that when anything you get in wedding, don't do things that don't look right on you. You might like red lipstick, somebody might like pink lipstick. For me, I'm a pink kind of girl. I love pink and everything pink, but the reason why I love it go well with my palette, it go nice with my skin tone. So not because you're getting married, so you want to do something totally different. It can change your whole look and make you look crazy and just make you look out of. Stick with what you know. It's nothing wrong with going extending a little bit, but don't try to go overboard with the lipstick. Don't follow. Not every trend is a good trend. Stick with what works best for you. Number 30, you don't crave enough time for your hair. Create enough time for your hair and makeup. Yes. A lot of time when it comes to timeline for a wedding, what happened is that in the morning, bride have a limited time where they got to do hair and makeup. Sometimes it's so far before the ceremony or it's so late. You want to have enough, just the right amount of time. Most bride, if you're having a wedding ceremony, that's I would say maybe about 3, anything between 3 and 4. You want to make sure that you're in the chair by at least by 11:30 to get your makeup done. Because it take about an hour and a half. So let's say your makeup is done by 11, let's say 12:30, 1 o'clock. Let's say 1 o'clock, you can get dressed by 1 to 2. You have enough time to take your pictures and be in the chair. So create a timeline that fits your hair, enough time to be able to work your hair properly. And then number 31, you overschedule your photographer. Yep. You don't let your photographer know about what the details supposed to be for your itinerary. This is something your wedding planner should know how to do. Every wedding planner should have a timeline and itinerary of how the day's going to run. You don't give your photographer enough time to shoot your pictures. They come either too early or too late. Make sure you work on the perfect timeline that will fit your wedding. But once again, if you hire a planner, they know. But if you are going to do this yourself, make sure you do the right information and have everything that you need to do. 32. You over compliment your invitation. Yes. You adding too much detail. You want it to look so, and then it kind of look just junky and all these other extra stuff. Sometimes simple is better, as I said earlier. Make it look elegant. Try to not overboard and follow all the trends. Follow your wedding team, your palette, and things that kind of go with it, and just create a look that will go with everything. You don't have to try to be all fancy and dancy with it, and in the end, you're just making it look stupid. And this one, You get DIY happy. 33. You get DIY. You see everything on Pinterest. You want to buy it. You order this one. You tag this one. Your house looks so much. And 99% of the time, I would tell you, most of the things that I buy for the stuff, they don't use it. You just have all this stuff because you say, oh my God, so online it looks so cute. I wanted to do it. Don't get DIY happy. Start spending money on unnecessary things that you're not going to use, or it might not go with your team. It may not look right just because you see it and you think it look cute and you want to wear it. Don't do it. Okay, so that'll be all for today. Tomorrow we'll start to number 34 and we'll go forward. But thanks for watching. Once again, my name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Professional Creation. Thank you and have an amazing day. Good night, everyone. Bye.